Good evening. I give you 30 seconds of Epidemic Sound instrumental or royalty-free background music. It's Friday the 13th. It's February. Friday the 13th. Would you believe it? Hope you didn't walk under any ladders today. I don't know what that means. Break a leg. Tonight is the drawing of Mega Millions. Well, you know what that means. Someone might win the let's add me in here. There you go. The $385 million, you see, Friday the 13th right there, February 13th, middle of the screen, coming right across, 385 million. That's what's estimated to a single winner if you happen to get all five of the what do you call them plus the Mega Millions ball. Tuesday's drawing was 5, 25, 30, 36, 68, and Mega Millions ball 6. Well, no one won. So it's rolled over. That's what they call it. It rolled over to today. And today, it's tonight, $385 million. If you want the cash option, it's supposed to be 174.2. On my spreadsheet, I got 176. So I've overstated that a bit. So let's do a little math, if you don't mind. 174.2 divided by 385 million. What does that equal? 45,246. All right, let's get in my spreadsheet here. It's not easy being queasy. This, here we go. There we go. Oh. Do a little print screen here. So I have a photograph of what we're talking about. Just pick up 025. Come down here. Slide this one over there. That's it. Save the photos. I'm going to close out my spreadsheet before I make a mistake. You got all these numbers. Looks like a major headache. If you okay, shrink this back down. There we go. Oops. Recently saved. There we go. There it is. Put the heart on. We're good. Whew. That was easy. 45.246. So, the relationship. If you're wondering what all that was all about. The relationship between the jackpot and the lump sum cash, lump sum amount is 45%, 45.246. And that gives you 174.1. That's estimated to the nearest 100,000, because I'm only doing 3 decimal places. And so we're looking at the green. So that if you decide to lump sum, and you can claim that 15 days after the draw date, the lottery permits itself 2 weeks after the drawing date. Because the drawing is at 11 p.m. on Friday. So there's nothing they can do tonight. But they need 2 weeks from tomorrow morning to assemble the cash. There are 45 states that provide the lottery cash into Mega Millions. Every night they settle up. So they run all their computers, and they know how much money they should have received from all the lottery retailers. And they do a fast audit. because someone's going to buy this. There are a number of financial institutions that'll buy this $385 million jackpot and come up with a lump sum. And it's basically the net present value of the future cash flows. The first one being $5,794,000. That's so if you pick the annuity, your first payment would be $5,974,000. You'd walk out with a deposit of that amount. If you do the lump sum, which would be $174,100,000. But you know what? Uncle Sam is there, so he's going to withhold 24%. So you're actually going to get a credit to your account of $132,316,000. Won't your bank be surprised? That is one healthy deposit. And it's an ACH credit, bam, in the account. Now, the jackpot after you would pay, assuming you got some really crazy financial statements in your TurboTax, you're going to owe another 13%. Because you certainly are going to be in a maximum tax bracket with 174 million earnings. Because that lump sum amount, that would go on your tax return as 2026 earnings when you do your taxes. On your account, there'd be 24% of that sitting in their account with your name on it, and you're going to owe another 13%. So the difference between 109 and 132 is about 23.3 million. So I'd put $24 million in a special account, because you're going to have to send that along to Uncle Sam when you do your taxes at the end of the year. So just put that in the side pocket. I don't know the lottery, the IRS rules, whether you pay quarterly or you know how that works. But you want that $24 million on the side pocket. So, however, the IRS wants that other 13%, just pay it. TurboTax will tell you how to do it. Yeah. Otherwise, your pre-tax earnings, if you did the annuity, would be $5,794,803. That's what would go in your TurboTax. Yep. Either $174 million or $5,794,000. Now that payment, that $5,794,000 grows 5% every year. Your last payment be over $20 million. The $19 million before that. It grows. When you compound interest at 5% annually, the numbers get big. So $5,794,000 would be your first payment. This last row here with the red, it's like a stoplight. Red, green, yellow. Yellow is the last drawing, which was Tuesday, February 10th. The green is tonight's in 15 minutes. Oh my God. And the red is just a guess. See, draw, next draw, guesstimate, like in guessing. It may go. So if no one wins tonight, it's going to roll over. in my opinion, to at least 400 million. Maybe a few million more. That'd be a $15 million increase. Went from 366 to 385. So that's a $19 million increase. So I just was conservative. Let's round it off to even 400 million. Yeah, what's a few million among friends? If that. So that would be next Tuesday. In which case the lump sum would be 180 million. And the amount of cash you'd have in your checkbook after you pay your 37% tax would be 113 million nine. Woo! Or you could take a $6 million annuity check. Anyway, so I just wanted you to see that. You remember in previous I showed you this. Look at that. I mean, you look at all those numbers, and that'd give you head nosebleeds. Then I got to go up and down from column to read the columns. So I figured, you know what? Let's cut you a little slack. And I changed, I got the symbols in there, the red, green, and yellow. It's like a stoplight. Except the yellow should be in the middle. That's all right. I just wanted the yellow there, and then you got the yellow ball there. That's all right. All right, well, that's going to happen in 13 minutes. I've got a lottery, the Florida lottery site up on, where is it? Is it here? Oh God, no. Nope, it's not there. Where is it? There it is. This is the website. I have Chrome. Watch on YouTube. You know what? But it isn't live. Take a chance. All right, let's see what happens.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Carol Black.
This is for 2
Tuesday,
days.
February 10th, and tonight's enhanced Mega Millions jackpot is estimated annuitized $366 million. Now, to win the jackpot, all you have to do is match
So you got one machine that has the 70 balls in it.
Your tickets. Good luck.
And then you got that other machine that's got
5.
4 balls.
That's followed by 30. Then we have 68.
Yeah.
Up next is 36, and our final white ball is 25, and our gold mega ball is 6. Your winning numbers again are 5, 30, 68, 36, 25, and the gold mega ball is 6. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Friday's jackpot could be $385 million. Good luck. Thanks for playing.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Adria Wofford. It's Friday, February 6th, and tonight's enhanced Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $346 million. To win the jackpot, you must match all 5 white balls plus the gold mega ball, so get out your tickets. Our first number tonight is 62. Up next, you have 25. That's followed by 21. After that, it's 13. And finally, 52. And now for your mega ball number is 19. Those numbers are 62, 25, 21, 13, 52, and the gold mega ball is 19. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $366 million. Good luck and have a great night.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Carol Blackman. It's Tuesday, February
Yeah,
3rd, and
let's
tonight's
get rid of that. Next drawing. See right here. Let's touch that button. Does that do anything? This is live television, folks. Previous drawing. I don't want previous drawing. I think you got to go to a network somewhere and pony it up with some network. I'll figure out which one it is. All right. Oops. So I'm going to go my photo album here. Let's see what's going on. If you win the lottery, buy some gold. If you get that 100 million in your checkbook, take 10 million of it and buy gold. Gold coins. Not bars. Because you're not going to go to some dealer and walk out with, 95 million in cash now. You buy these, let's see if I've got go to APMEX, American Precious Metals Exchange. And what you do is you buy gold, bullion, American buffalo. There you go. Gold is about $5,000 an ounce. Let's take a look. Here it is right there. You can see it. $5,060 an ounce. Now we're going to go to my shopping cart. And these coins, this is a tube of 20 of them. So when I have 10, that means 200. If I go to 9 of them, you see the total price dropped to 978. So you want 10 tubes. Now if you buy 10 tubes, that's 200 coins. That's 200 ounces. And each coin is worth, like $5,100. $5,100. Each gold coin. They're about a little bit bigger than a quarter, and they're thick, like 2 quarters. If you put 1 quarter on top of it, so you have 2 quarters thick. Yeah, it's about 3 millimeters thick and about 32. We can go to specifications here. There you go. See? 2.95 millimeters thick and 32.7 millimeters in diameter. The important thing is purity. See purity in the middle? 0.9999. That's because the U.S. Mint, the United States Mint, probably in Philadelphia, is a real high quality mint. And they make up these gold discs and put them in between two dies and stamp it with 2,000 pounds of pressure, 20,000 pounds of pressure. I don't know how much pressure, but a lot of pressure. Whoosh, comes down and squeezes it. 24 karat gold, which is 0.9999 purity, is soft. You know, you can put, if you bit it, you can put teeth marks in it. It's a $50 denomination. And these guys are one of the few companies that buys directly from the U.S. Mint. And then they sell to us, the people. You know, they make a couple $100 a coin. But that's a whole lot easier than fooling around with those bars. Because, you know, then you have to have it assayed. Here, a gold coin is, you know, most quality jewelers, you know, can determine right away. You know, they'll put it on a scale and it'll weigh 1 troy ounce, you know, to 0.9999 accuracy. This is 1 troy ounce exactly to the 0.9999 degree. Yeah. So all they got to do is weigh it. They have a scale. They put it on a scale, and it'll weigh 1 troy ounce. 1.000. Now it might be off 1/10,000th. Anyway, APMEX, you know, they get these gold coins and they put 20 of them in this plastic tube, which is about that big around and about that high. And they stack them all up in there and they have a plastic thing that goes on the top of that polyethylene bottle. And APMEX Mint Direct, and they put their sticker on the front of it. You know, the stickers are probably already on the front, and that's what the coin looks like. That's the front. Okay, with the, and you can see it's 2026, $50 denomination. 0.9999 fine gold. You see that on the bottom? 1 ounce. That's 1 troy ounce. E pluribus unum up there. United States of America on there. In God We Trust down there. That's that famous buffalo. That's on nickel. This is it's like a big nickel. Bigger than a quarter. An inch is 25 millimeters. This is 32, so it's a few millimeters, quarter of an inch bigger than 1 inch. And a tube of 20 costs you $108,000. 10 of those put you in the $1 million category. And you can see what the cost would be depending on how you get the money to them. Looks like check or a wire, cashier's check or wire transfer is the cheapest amount per tube. Yeah, what the heck. And let's go up to, let's see if we can, I'm going to up this, I'm going to increase this to just play games. 9 tubes. Let's see what happens if I push go to cart. It says, oh, view cart. check out. Let's check out. Please call us. Yeah. Well, looks like they have 9 tubes. Because I didn't get the message saying we only have 4. Let's try 10 tubes. They have 10? Check out. Give us a call. Yeah. They want to discuss it and make sure this is not a mistake. Because they price this out, and the price is good for like 10 minutes, and they keep very careful, and then you got 24 hours to wire them the money or something, They'll tell you on the phone when you call them. See that number, 800-375-9006. Yeah. I've been a member of Oh yeah, here it is. No, it's Premier Tube. I've been doing business with them since 2021. So I got 5 years experience with them, buying and selling silver and gold coins, bullion coins only. Don't buy any coins that have any numismatic value, like an old coin, or because then you got all these different coins. They have all different valuations because you have what is known as a numismatic value. In other words, value above and beyond what just the pure gold metal is worth. I don't want to be in the gold coin business. I want to be in the bullion business. Is 1 troy ounce of pure gold. Don't give me no razzmatazz. Yep. You can start off and buy a handful of coins if you want. Anyway, you want about 10 million worth. So that would be, takes what? 9 tubes to get the, what was that magic number? There we go, 978,000. 10 tubes is 1,087,000. You want 10 million. So you want 10 times that. You want 100 tubes. All right. Can we do that? 100. Let's tab it around. See if it'll. It won't. It won't do it. They're only going to let you buy 10 of them for the first shot. If you call them on the phone, now you don't have to take delivery of all this gold. That would be crazy noisy, huh? Let's go to the lottery channel and see if they've pulled those numbers yet. Right here. Those are apparently not real buttons. Let's go to YouTube. Let's try this.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Carol Blackman. It's Tuesday, February 10th, and tonight's enhanced Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $366 million. Now, to win the jackpot, all you have to do is scratch off 5 white balls plus the gold mega ball, so get out your tickets. Good luck. Your first number is 5.
This one right here, Florida Lottery.
That's followed by 30.
There it is. games.
Then we have 68. Up next is 36, and our final white ball is 25, and our gold mega ball is 6. Your winning numbers again are 5, 30, 68, 36, 25, and the gold mega ball is 6. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Friday's jackpot could be $385 million. Good luck. Thanks for playing.
I got trapped in this one a week ago.
Across America with Mega Jackpots. It's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Adrienne Wofford. It's Friday, February 6th.
And it keeps going backwards in time.
Jackpot is an estimated annuitized $346 million. To win the jackpot, you must match all 5 white balls plus the gold mega ball. So get out your tickets. Our
You
first
finally
number
get it, but
tonight
you gotta wait
is
about 10 minutes.
62. Up next,
try
you
this side
have
again.
25. That's followed by 21. After that, it's 13. And finally, 52. And now for your mega ball. Your mega ball number is 19. Those numbers are 62, 25, 21, 13,
This is the
52. And the
10.
gold mega ball is 19. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $366 million. Good luck and have a great night.
Across America with Mega Jackpots. It's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Carol Blackman. It's Tuesday, February 3rd, and tonight's enhanced Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $323 million. Now, to win the jackpot, all you have to do is match all 5 white balls plus the gold mega balls.
I'm
So get
trying
out your
for
tickets.
you,
Good luck.
folks.
Your first number is 5. That's followed by 25. Then we have 22. Up next is 69.
About 10
and our
minutes
final
after.
white ball is 11. And our gold mega ball is
We'll have-
21. Your winning numbers
we'll
again
have
are
it.
5, 25, 22, 69, 11, and the gold mega ball is 21. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers,
crazy.
Friday's jackpot could be $346 million. Good luck. Thanks for playing.
You would think you too.
Across America with Mega Jackpots. It's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Adrienne Wofford. It's Friday, January
See,
30th,
they
and tonight's
hang
enhanced
with
Mega
it.
Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $203 million. To win the jackpot, you must match all 5 white balls plus the gold mega ball, so get out your tickets. Our first number tonight is 63. Up next, you have 34. After that, it's 36. That's followed by 43. And finally, 11. And now for your mega ball number is 13. Those winning numbers are 63, 34, 36, 43, 11, and the gold mega ball is 13. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $323 million. Good luck.
Across America with Mega Jackpots. It's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Carol Blackman. It's Tuesday, January 27th, and tonight's enhanced Mega Millions.
Very weird. You can see it live on TV. I just have to figure out what channel it's on. If any of you guys know what channel it's on, do me a favor and text it to me. Boca Raton, Florida. Xfinity. Tell me the channel. Or ABC, NBC, CBS, TNN, whatever. It's on one of those channels. I would have just... I tried to, I did a search, but the search results directed me to the Florida Lottery. That sounds like a right place to go, right? Let me try it on my iPhone. My trusty iPhone. Right here. You can barely see it. Nope, not yet. You gotta wait till about midnight. This is still the 10th. As I remember, you gotta wait about 10 or 12 minutes after the hour. After the magic hour. You ever wonder, you've heard of J.P. Morgan Chase? That is J.P. Morgan. They only had black and white film way back then. You can tell by the collar and the tie. And wealthy man, of course. It's a black and white picture. use Genesis to colorize it. Looks pretty nice. Then I brought it into the color engine of the Apple Windows, the Apple, what do you call it? This app right here. There we go, yeah. The app that you use when you're looking at stuff. And the 3 bars up at the top. Right there, you touch that. And then it opens up. I'm going to hit the candlestick looking thing right there. You see, you can come over here and I can make that a black and white picture. Look at that. Or I can just slightly colorize it. There we go. Citadel, yeah. Now, if it were up to me, I would turn that brightness down a little bit. Looks pretty bright. You can change the color temperature. Watch this. Whoop. Whoop. I'm going to take a little of the blue out of there and warm it up a little bit. That looks pretty good. Check mark. That was yesterday at 2:46, so I just did a little edit. These guys in the trading desk of Citadel Securities. These are market makers, and they may be market makers in 10 or 20, major stocks. This is an NYSE stock exchange. See, up on this TV screen, Compass International Holdings. That's a source of, millions of shares of a bunch of different kinds of securities. And they buy and sell these things all day long. Someone bank in Alabama, they'll want to buy something for their investment portfolio. Or whatever. There's a gold bar. Trying to tell everybody, take a little bit of your money and buy a gold. I mean, gold last year went up, a bunch. You're like, I'll show you. I'll do that APMEX again. There you are. Oh, see, I'm an elite member since 2019, January 2019. That's 7 years. Time goes by. So I'm going to hit gold. Then I'm going to hit 1Y on the x-axis. 1Y, that's 1 year. Look at the slope of that. It went up. Oh, jeez. You put your money in a bank and earn 2 or 3%. if you'd have bought the precious metal, it was $2,600 an ounce. Now it's $5,000 an ounce. That means it went up $2,386 for each coin. That's an 89%, you see up here, 89% increase in this last year. Huge. It's the 5-year chart if you want to really cry. 220%. Precious metals. The 1 year is the most dramatic. 1 month ain't too shabby either. Look at that. 10% in a month. That's precious metal. Yeah. A little choppy for a week. So, that's why I say buy gold. I mean, you can see it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But you just, you don't eat on gold. This is 10% of your cash. Put it in gold. Don't touch it. Just leave it alone. Pardon the expression, it's after 11. So there shouldn't be any children sitting around. Cover your ears. I'm going to come out with an expression. Shit happens. We never know when, but if shit happens, and you won the $100 million in cash, buy $10 million in gold. Take delivery of $1 million of it. Keep $9 million, which is, 9 tubes. So take delivery of a couple of tubes. So you have a little cash, gold on hand in case shit hits the fan. And then they'll store the rest of it in a vault up there at APMEX. They're in the middle of the country. Just throw a dart in the very middle of the country. That's where their office is. $45,000. See, here's secure storage. Let's press that button. There you go. Yeah, there's Citadel again, huh? How does storage with Citadel work? Yeah. What does it cost? Here's all the Q&A. How much does it cost to store my stuff? 55 basis points per year. That's 0.5%, a little more, 0.55% per year. $50,000 of assets. the storage fee is about $23 a month. How much does it cost? Will my holdings ever be commingled? No. I can't do that. Is it safe? You can buy insurance. Yeah. You get reports every month on what you got stored. That's why I got pictures of gold. I try to encourage everybody I know, buy some gold. See, now here's some of these coins have numismatic value. You want gold bullion coins, which basically have little or no numismatic value. These bars are, that's, banks and insurance companies or the U.S. government, they have these bars. But, there's 1,000 grams. So that's 1,000 ounces. Maybe even more. Let's see, what does it say on there? That's 200 grams. So those bars are like candy bars. 200 grams. That's 50 grams. That's remember, a gold coin is 1 troy ounce. Give you an idea, I'm holding a 1 kilogram gold ingot bar. That's also 0.9. You might see 0.9997. Because when they get these big bars, for 1 troy ounce, the U.S. government can guarantee that to be 0.9999. But when it's a kilogram, 1,000 grams, they may have to back off that 4th digit. So sometimes you'll see that 0.9993. And it just means there's possibility of a little impurities in the 10,000th decimal point. Yeah. What's going on here? This is Rubio speaking to the European Union about energy and encouraging them to stop trading with Russian oil and to start buying, see what it says, LNG, that's liquid natural gas. Natural gas is a mix of gases. Methane, and propane, usually. You know, when you get gas, if you live in a neighborhood where gas is supplied for your range and for your heating fuel to heat your place, liquid natural gas. Where you got a cylinder out back, or if it's gas lines. Yeah. He's trying to encourage the European countries not to buy Russian oil or liquid natural gas, LNG. That's what he's talking about. This is some media saying that Pam Bondi will be the first individual to leave Trump's cabinet in the prediction market. Kristi Noem was the highest on the list. Now it's Pam Bondi. You kidding me? She slapped around those Democratic senators in the House and Senate. She went before a Senate committee, I believe, and she told them where to go in a very nice way. Yeah. And I'm sure Trump was watching that and saying, "Yay, Pam, go get him." She was the Attorney General of Florida for 8 years, so she knows how to handle politicians. Yep, Pam Bondi. That's her on this side. And Kristi Noem is on this side. Former governor of South Dakota. You see her riding on the horses. Oh boy. Yeah. 5 takeaways from Pam Bondi's fiery testimony. I watched it. It was fun. Whew. It's like live TV. Yeah. Go ahead and throw meat pies at these. Oh, boy. So anyway, Raytheon, in a time of unrest, Raytheon makes a lot of these missiles. They're an American manufacturer, and they specialize in making things that go boom. This right here is a thing. Gets shot out of a shoulder-mounted weapon. You see the wings unfold, and it has a navigation module in the tip, and it's got a propellant coming out the back end, a fiery propellant. Yeah. And these weapons, this is called Raytheon's Coyote Block 3 UAV. It is designed to zap swarms of drones out of the sky. This was a U.S. Army demonstration showing that a reusable drone with electromagnetic weapons. It goes boom and it sends out electromagnetic pulse, something like that. Destroys all the electronics inside the swarm, and they just drop straight to the earth instead of going to their intended target. And now for the reaches, you learn that if you're in the military. You know how, whether it's a mile, everything within a mile gets, electronics get That's what it does. It fries the electromagnetic pulse goes out there. And that's one of the byproducts of a nuclear explosion, is an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. That's what EMP stands for, electromagnetic pulse. Apparently that's what this Coyote Block 3 UAV, that's an unmanned, aerial device. It's a shoulder-mounted thing. The missile is probably 3 feet long, and this big in diameter, like 5 inches long and skinny. Blasts right out of a shoulder-mounted thing. It's got a sighting, screen, and you click your finger. You use your thumb and your finger to. It's like a little video game on your shoulder, and it's almost like a radar screen. And when you find the spot, then you depress the red button, and you keep your sight painted over a particular place and pull the trigger. That thing flies, explodes out of the shoulder-mounted tube, and then this solid fuel propellant takes over and puts that weapon right where you had your little red dot, or green dot. That's why that picture's there. You got judges all over berating ICE. I mean, these liberals, they want to keep all these illegals in the country. That's why they opened up the gates for 4 years. I figured some percentage of them will end up getting the right to vote. And that helps to keep the Democratic candidates in office. They're assuming that these illegals will vote Democratic, since the Republicans are the ones that, although Obama, he deported like 3 million illegals. now that Trump is finishing up the beautiful wall, makes it a lot harder for people to jump the Mexican border when you have to go through 30 feet of steel. And concrete is holding them in place. And then you have gates every 50 miles or so. They have a gate, a manned gate where people can come and go with proper papers. This is what the iPhone is going to have, a phone that opens up. You end up with like a small iPad. When it's closed up, you have a lighted panel just like I got here, but it opens up. Yeah. It's a little thicker than a regular iPhone, but you got an internal screen that's twice the size. That's why they call it a fold. They're also working on a flip phone. Yeah. They've been testing the light emitting diode panels to make sure that there's no crease and that the lighting of those diodes doesn't get ruined with 100,000 opens and closings. So they have opens and closing machines running for 3 or 4 years doing research to see if how durable these screens are. Apple is very anal. They want to make sure their products don't wear out too fast. So they're calling it the iPhone Fold, which is supposed to come out this year in September for a little over $2,000 a copy. The regular iPhone, like I have here, this sucker's $1,600. AT&T's got a special deal. So if $1,600 is the retail price, what they do, let's just say it's $1,650. Whoops, not too many. Too many zeros. There was $1,650 divided by 36, 3 years, $4,583. So if your iPhone that you pick is $1,650, if there's sales tax, you pay that up front. They don't finance sales tax because, like in the state of Florida, they want that sales tax paid in lump sum up front, not over 36 months. And then AT&T will take the $1,650, $1,650, divide that by 3 years, or 36 months. They'll bill your account $45.83 per month for 36 months. If you pay an extra $5 a month, so that make that $50.83. And after a year, you can trade that phone in and get another new one. And they just reset the meter for another 36 months. So you've been paying on it a year, you give them the phone back, and then you got $1,650 to go buy another one. And then they just started another 36-month contract. The other contract is canceled because you paid 1 year's worth of payments and you're even with the board. You just have to send your phone back in good condition. You know, you got a cracked screen and all kinds of dents, and you know, you don't take care of the phone, they're going to charge you to fix it up. Yep. Anyway, so this is February. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 more months, and iPhone comes up with iPhone 18. We got iPhone 17s now, I do believe. This article has to do with Telegram. Which is the WhatsApp and Telegram. Well, apparently Russia is blocking the metadata on those two sites. So it's basically shutting down anyone that has Telegram, which is like an email program that's super confidential and can't be hacked, they say. Whereas regular email is hackable if they can computerize and get your password. But supposedly Telegram is much more secure. And I can't tell you why. Alright. That's why that's article is in there. WhatsApp. There's a group of people inside of Russia called Meta. And it's called Meta because they attack metadata, which is a string of information that precedes every electronic signal. And if they block the configuration of the meta for everything that goes through Telegram or the WhatsApp, it basically shuts them down. And you try to go to your Telegram app and send something to someone, it won't go. You won't get text messages and you won't be able to send any. Every government has the ability to block emails, text messages, websites, web addresses, the WhatsApp, the Telegram app. Whatever they feel like blocking, they can block. If there's war, conflict, whatever. I like the stop sign, so I isolated it. Stop! If you're wondering what that's there for. Yeah. Did it 2 different ways. See how bluer the sky is this way, then that way. I'm a digital guy. And then I go right up to yesterday's time and date stamp, and then all the images behind it are apparently these guys are coming out of the woodwork, military guys, talking about their actual fighter jet pilots, and you know, they're in the sky all the time, training missions and so forth, and they're reporting on these flying saucers, which are apparently all over the place. Yeah. Disc-shaped objects. In a rural area, there's a disc-shaped object with a dome, moves throughout the sky, and you know, it goes like this, and then whoosh, it makes a right angle turn. We haven't figured out how to do that. we deal with, you know, airfoils and wings and ailerons and rudders. Kind of like glide around in the atmosphere. These flying saucers work like gravity and anti-gravity, and you know, they want to go, you know, 1,000 feet per second. Like that. All of a sudden they just shoot, you know. Our theories of momentum don't apply to flying saucers. So they figured out how to move around the solar system without burning combustible fossil fuels, apparently. Because there's no exhaust, there's no propellers, there's no jet engines, there are no wings. They fly through water and then they fly through air, and they don't slow down, they don't make a splash. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It's just what I've read. And they have apparently some UFO film footage or recorded images. I don't know if it's film or whatever. They call it filming because they don't know what else to call it. They call it footage. Well, if it's digital, there are no feet. Anyway, experts are calling the new UFO footage the clearest ever recorded. And witnesses are saying it powered off their phones when it flew by. Just the phones went powered off, so they couldn't take pictures. But apparently these guys were able to capture some footage. Some of these, Minnesota is doing everything they can to make it as difficult as possible to trap, capture these illegal aliens that have devastated our population with murder, assault, rape, theft, torture. They've been convicted of such things in our court system, which is, you know, I have some friends of mine that have been defense attorneys and prosecutors, and they tell me that by and large, you know, juries get it right. Now you only hear about the, you know, it's like airplanes. Media never takes pictures of the 10,000 flights a day that just take off and land. They only show you the ones that crash and burn. There's no fun in watching an airplane just take off and land. So they show you the ones that are full of fire. Well, it's the same thing with the jury system. The jury system works. By and large, people are fair. And there's a voir dire process where the defense team and the prosecuting team each have the ability to hand out questionnaires to these jurors, and they have to answer the questions honestly under perjury rules, which you can get locked up for lying on a jury form. Anyway, so they ask all kinds of questions, and the idea is to kick you out if they don't think you're going to be a fair juror for this particular piece of litigation. And each side can pick 5 or 8 or 10 jurors out of a particular sampling of 50 jurors. You're trying to get, like 13, 20, depending on what kind of court you're in, what state you're in, and municipality, whatever. There's different juries have, different numbers of jurors. In December, the Supreme Court blocked the administration from sending military into Chicago. Because last year, President Trump began ordering National Guard troops into several Democratic-led cities in an effort to, get these illegal aliens out of the country, because they're accumulating up in these blue states because they call themselves sanctuary cities. Sanctuary, what does that mean? That means a place where you can be illegal and not get prosecuted and jailed or deported. Anyway, that's what those pictures are about. Self-driving cars, that's another thing that's becoming popular. In the case of Tesla, I've read statistics where Elon Musk and his crowd have determined with billions of miles of driving data that their full self-driving autopilot is 8 times safer than the average human driver. The average human driver, this is the National Highway STP, NHSTP, National Highway Safety Transportation something. Yeah. Anyway, that organization keeps track of all the cars that drive all over all our roads. And they determined, this is government observers and statisticians, have determined that the average American driver, the average driver in America, gets in an accident every 800,000 miles. There's a good fender bender, you're suffering thousands of dollars of damage on up. Not little fender bender. We're talking, serious accidents where you might have an ambulance and you're wrecking things to take the cars off the road and so forth. Every 800,000 miles, there's a serious accident. With the computer-driven cars, with their 7 cameras, 2 facing forward, 2 facing left, 2 facing right, and 1 in the back, with 7 cameras. They're looking in 7 directions, 35 times a second. They take a picture. The information from those pictures is digitized. Then it's overlaid into the computer system so it can pick out cats and dogs and bags and tires on the road and the cars and trucks and people, motorcycles. It categorizes every little blip that it sees. And it makes sure it doesn't hit any of those things. It stops for red lights. It stops for stop signs. It goes on green lights. It slows down on yellows. You know, it obeys all of the traffic. Keeps you within the speed limit. Keeps you between the white lines perfectly. Tesla calls it FSD, full self-driving. You just basically tell your car where you want to go and press start, and it takes you there. And you can sit there and have your hands like on this side of the steering wheel. You can have your hands on the steering wheel if you want, but the steering wheel is going to drive. It's going to keep you right between the white lines, even if you look sideways. The full self-driving will actually permit you to text message. So you could let go of the wheel and do a text message. As long as you're not lose your basic attention of what's going on. You can't turn around backwards, you know. So, and there's a camera on the inside. It keeps an eye on you. Believe me, it's watching your eyes to make sure you're not falling asleep. Because if your eyes start to, it'll go bang. The buzzer will go off. Yeah, it won't let you take a nap. No. There's beeps and bops that it does to awake you. And if you repeatedly do that, it'll pull over to the side of the road and disengage entirely. You're allowed five of those a week, I think. And then it turns you off for a week. There's some penalty where it won't allow you to use FSD if you violate the rules that pop up on the screen. Apparently it's getting better and better, so it doesn't nag you as much. Because I did read somewhere where you can actually text message now, although Tesla has not made an announcement that you can text message. But I've read in technical journals that with the latest release, 14.2.2.4 allows you to text message. Yeah. Yeah. Without nagging you. Anyway, full self-driving has come before the Florida legislature, and they've approved it. And they're trying to make it so that local municipalities cannot get in your way. Like Boca Raton, for example, can't make rules that are more stringent than the state of Florida. Whoops. Just pull the plug here. Yeah. There we go. I'm back. I'm fooling with this plug and I pulled it out. Yeah, so they just passed legislation so that all the local municipalities in the state of Florida, we all read off the same sheet of music. And basically, if Tesla says the software is safer than human drivers, then let's use it. It saves lives. And that's what Elon Musk has been talking about for 12 years. We're going to computerize these cars so that we save lives. As a matter of fact, there's an insurance company in, I believe, Arizona that keeps track of the actual miles you drive using FSD as opposed to miles you drive that you drive. Because you got your choice. Use the FSD or drive the car yourself. Well, the more miles that you drive with FSD, they'll cut your insurance premium by 50% for those miles that you drive using FSD. For example, if you had a $400 insurance premium and 50% of your miles was FSD and 50% of your miles you drove yourself personally, then you're going to get a 50% reduction on the portion of the miles. So that means 200 miles was FSD and 200 miles was human driver. So you're going to get a 50% reduction on 200 hours of your premium because you got half of your miles was FSD, half of your miles was human. So we're splitting that premium up into two 200-hour pieces. And you're going to get a 50% reduction on that 200. So that's going to go to 100. So now your insurance premium for that month is $300 instead of $400. If all of your mileage was FSD, everything, you said, I want to go to Publix, 1390 West Palmetto Park Road. I want to go to Publix. It'll take you right there. And that 2-mile trip, this would be logged under the FSD mileage. And then when you were done shopping, you get in your car and you push home, and the car takes you home. That's more full self-driving mileage. You didn't have to drive the car. You just sit back and let the car drive itself home. And they're going to give you, if you drive all your miles that way, your $400 premium will become $200. How about that for an incentive? Cut your insurance premiums in half. If half of your miles is FSD miles, then your premium comes down by 25%. 100% of your miles is FSD, your premium is cut by half. Not bad, huh? That insurance is in place in Arizona, and they want to open up their insurance business in 13 other states. Tesla has just been approved to do insurance business in Florida. You can actually get a Tesla insurance policy on your car. Just like you would with State Farm or whatever. Now, I don't know if they have, I don't know what their premiums are. They're probably lower than Allstate or something, because I don't know if they have anything in their policies about full self-driving miles as opposed to you driving the car, or Marilyn driving the car, or Jimmy driving the car. Yeah. I don't know if they have a program like that with their insurance. I know that they're providing, maybe they just have a cheaper policy, knowing that you're in one of the safest cars, whether you use autopilot or not. The car itself has an accident avoidance system so that if things start happening on the highway, it'll react a lot faster than you will to avoid an accident. And when you set up all your screens when you get your car for the first time, you check that box that you want the accident avoidance. You want that on. Why wouldn't you want that on, right? Anyway, so you're going to see a lot of, over the next year, there's a lot going on with this full self-driving business. Federally, these electric trucks, the Tesla electric 18-wheelers, they have computer FSD in their trucks. They have been approved in the United States federal highway system. And you want to take I-10 and go all the way across the country, you can turn on autopilot and those 18-wheelers, and they will not go to sleep and get into an accident. These drivers, they drive a lot of hours, They have to stop every so many hours by law and rest and get a cup of coffee and go to the bathroom. You got to take a half hour off some period of time. I don't know what it is. Every 4 hours. You got to pull over and rest in a coffee shop or something. I don't know if it's 4 hours or every 8 hours, but it's some period, and you're only allowed to drive so many hours a day. Yeah. But you're allowed, there's a switch you can turn on. In Tesla 18-wheelers, and use full self-driving on the highway system, all the way across the country, up and down, east and west, north and south, and east and west. Now, the municipality itself, like state of Florida, they may also have these things approved for state roads, numbered roads. Like Glades Road has a number, State Road 84 or whatever it is. Trying to figure out who swiped Nancy Guterres' mother, for God's sakes. This guy did not. He was detained because he had features that looked like features, because they have pictures of the guys with the mask. Whoops, that's Maryland. Yep. 10:40 time. Oh gosh. I just did one of our sons. There's the masked man at the Nest doorbell camera, similar to the Ring system. We should be able to go to Lottery Central here and see if there was a. All right, so there's the numbers. They haven't said whether there was a winner, but those are the numbers. 34, 40, 49, 59, 68, and number one. Let's see. Winning numbers. Have they posted it on here yet? No. They got Tuesdays. So here's, it's Tuesday. They don't have Friday. This is last Tuesday, yeah. So I want to be able to do a print screen and get the numbers with the black circles around them. So you noticed on my spreadsheet, see, I have all the numbers with the circles around, so they look like the ping pong balls. This is my matrix. Instead of typing the numbers, I do a print screen of them. When the Florida Lottery pops that up on there in another 30 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to be awake. So been an hour. It should be coming up pretty soon. So you guys have been asking all kinds of questions about these lottery statistics. So I've been keeping track of all the statistics. See, see the numbers. This goes out 30 columns all the way out to all the payments. And I cross-check, wheat-check, rice-check the numbers. I'll show you what the hell. I don't like to get into this unless I'm actually doing something. So, I don't know if it's a rollover for next week. Someone may have won the 385. I don't know. We won't know for another 30 minutes. They go through all these computer records. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go. You see where it says the 385 million. So I'm going to go all the way across. All these numbers. See that 5% increase is 5%. So you got 9,000,009, you got 10,000,004, 10,000,009. These payments get big. I mean, it gets up to like 20 million by the time you get your last payment. Your last payment is 23 million. Can you imagine? Whoops. So here's that. Here's the 385 million. See, it's 385 million, and it's $48 too much. That's what that 48 means. Because I'm rounding, 50 cents or higher, you round up. 49 cents or less, you round down. 50 is bigger than 49. So the number tends to, that's why you see it's in the black all the time, most of the time, not all the time. And in this $385 million rollover lottery, which we had tonight, these are all the payments increasing 5% a year. So the magic is the calculation of what that first payment is. That's a very complicated formula. That $5,794,000, right there. In that whole column, there's a very complicated formula. See, this number here is just 105% of that number. So that formula is easy, and it just keeps going all the way across. That number is 5% bigger than that number. That's what a 5% growing annuity means. But the magic is, you got to find out what that first payment is. So that when you add them all up, it adds up to 385 million. And then you add them all up, all 30 of those payments, and at this table that I created, this is not official lottery anything, but I figured out how to do it because I'm a math guy. And I missed it by $48. So if I was the guy running the lottery, which of course I'm not, the last payment I'd just reduce $48, and then I would be 385 million on the nose. But I'm within 50 cents one way or the other on every one of these numbers. There's 30 columns, and I'm off by $48. So that's like $1.50 a column, one way or the other, up or down. So if it's under $30, see, there's a $32. That means I'm off by $1 one way or the other on a $10 million payment, $9 million, all these payments. It's close enough for this unofficial purpose, just showing you how this works. So when if you elect to do on the green right here, that's the rollover. If you elect to take the annuity, you walk out of there with a check for $5,794,803, or that gets credited to your bank account. You give the lottery officials your official routing and transit number and your bank account number. You have to give them 2 weeks for them to accumulate all their statistics and money, because they don't know whether they're going to take the lump sum or the annuity. So literally 15 days from the draw date, which is today. So it's 15 days instead of 14, because today they can't actually do anything about it because it's midnight. So they say 15 days because they know the first day is shot, because the lottery date is at 11 o'clock at night, right? So basically 2 weeks from tomorrow, you can go get your money, assuming you're the winner. And you'll have a valid lottery ticket that you got from an official lottery retailer. So you don't have a counterfeit ticket or, anything like that. And they verify, they do whatever they do. Kind of like holding up a $100 bill in the light to see if it's got the right encryptions on it so that it's not a counterfeit $100 bill, They scribble on it with a pen, or I don't know what they do with the lottery tickets, but there's serial numbers all over it. There's serial numbers on the back of the thing. Anyway, so front and back, they verify that lottery ticket. And you fill out forms, name and address, social security number, your account number, the bank's address, the routing and transit number. I've got in my official, in my secret envelope here. This is my secret envelope. My Mega Millions official secret envelope. Inside here, locked under lock and key. In my case, it's Scotch tape. I have 2 lottery tickets, which I'll check tomorrow to see if they're worth anything. I got prize money in here, and I have a printout of the official statistics that I do just for housekeeping, and then I seal that back up. There we go. Tomorrow I'll unseal it and see if Jimmy won $20 or something, whatever. Yeah, let me get out of this spreadsheet before I louse it up. Let's take one more try. Lottery Central. Make sure I don't have I'm going to load this fresh. So let's get refreshed. Powerball number 1. Not available. I don't know yet if no, we don't have it. So by tomorrow morning, either that or they should let you know tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Lottery offices are open on Saturday. They're not open on Sunday. All right, so I'm going to shut down this Mega Millions spreadsheet. You see, this is all the lotteries going back to when there was a winner, a big winner in December, and then they started over 50 million. They start off as of, I think, April. The starting jackpot to 50 million. Yeah. Used to be 25 million. They upped it to 50. Whoa. My light all by itself decided to go bright, and now it's flashing. These lights are getting old, apparently. They're running all by themselves. All of a sudden it goes on nuclear bright. Anyway, so that's why on December 3rd, the lottery is 50, and then they increased it to 10 million each week, each drawing, not each week. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then it's been increasing based on lottery sales, not some artificial amount that will jump. So they give everybody a break. So since the odds of winning this is 290 million to 1 against you, it's not a good investment. This is money that you want to throw away. And if you happen to get hit by lightning, God bless you. But chances are you're not going to win. Now you could win $1 million prize, a $2 million prize, up to a $10 million prize. They get $500 prizes. They get all kinds of different prize things with different winning odds, so to speak, or losing odds. Better way of looking at it. All right, I'm shutting this spreadsheet down before, with the touch screen, you can louse it up and not even know it. So, there we go. We're out of that. Put that baby to sleep. Gets automatically saved. And these are picture files. See, I can turn these around. You can't change the numbers on these. This is not actually a spreadsheet. This is a picture of the spreadsheet. And when I did this page, see, I started at 125 million because that's, the aspect ratio of the screen. And there's the 385, the last row. Go across. Yep. And then I got even more creative and decided to just show 3 rows. The last draw, which is Tuesday of this week, and then Friday of this week, which is literally yesterday, because it's today already. $385 million rollover from the previous week. So that middle set of numbers shows you what the initial premium will be if you take the annuity. It shows you what you'll have in your checkbook after you pay your 37% tax. See, after 37%. Look at the column captions, it's right above. This is after the 24, because they withhold. So even though your lump sum amount is 174 million won, which is roughly 45% of that number. I periodically update. So where it says 4, it's actually 45 point, and there's like 4 or 5 decimal places. So that's within 100,000 of what the lump sum actually is. It's a calculation based on the net present value of those 30 future cash flows, starting off with that $5,794,000. That's 803, 802, or 804. Yes, that's within a buck of that payment. I've got that one figured out. It's a calculation. So I'm within a couple bucks of that one. I should round it to the nearest 100, just to keep myself out of trouble. This is not official lottery. This is Jimmy math. I have you see in black writing there, right at the word jackpot, very top, it says lump sum payout, after-tax payout, and dollar values are estimates. Produced by the author, that's me. All data presented here have not been confirmed or endorsed by the lottery. No way. I don't talk to them, they don't talk to me, I'm not official anything. I'm official Jimmy. It's fun to keep track of this stuff. I don't do this with Powerball, I just do it with Mega Million. Because it's twice a week, so for twice a week, I'll keep, there's an official app, that you can get that works on an iPhone. You can see it. I showed it to you on, see, here it is. See, Welcome Jim up in the very top corner. I don't know if you can see that. It's right underneath that scrolling business I got up there. Yeah, this shows, this shows what goes on. You can actually check your tickets, scan, allow, so you can put your ticket right there, at least on the iPhone, yeah. I don't know. There it is. They have published the number. So I'm going to do a print screen. Let's see. Maybe I should do it on here. There it is. So I do a print screen. This is what I do to put it into the into my spreadsheet. So I have the numbers with the black circles around it. There we go. Alright, save it to my photos. Let's go back to home. There you go. No one won. So the next one is 395 million. Alright, nice little play names here. Since I got the number. So next Tuesday, estimated, I guess 400 million. It's 395. So it's only going up 10 million. Huh. Interesting. So we're going to erase that. 395. Oh. That's it. Now I'm going to let's see. I'm going to copy that to here. Oops. And do that's what happens. Oh boy. There we go. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. And here, I'm just going to cut, because I'm going to actually put in a little strip of numbers in there. And the one thing I wanted to do here is I do here as well. There we go. And then I do this. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Delete that one. So now all I gotta do is put. See, I've already got the numbers going all the way across. And it's $57 over. But it already calculated because I copied all those formulas all the way across. So now that initial payment is $5,009,000 instead of $5,007,000. And I have to put the strip of paper in there. There we go. That's good in there. It fits in there okay. Let's go down one point. Point. There we go. All right, we can change that to 4. I don't know what it'll be. Okay. This is copy. Right there. There you go. Now all I gotta do is pluck that picture that I took of the $385 million with the balls. Did it show up yet? I have to go to recently saved. There it is. All right, so February 13th, those are the balls. So now I'm going to crop this. Very tight crop. And it's like that. You're watching. This is Jimmy working the spreadsheet. Right there. And leaving the same spaces between the balls above and below. Now I have to do some adjustments. And I better put that back to 0. I don't remember doing anything with color. Alright, let's come over here. See how that looks. Alright, let's do that. Let's say done. Alright. So the first thing I'm gonna do is copy this. Copy photo. Because this is a print screen. I'm gonna go to the spreadsheet. And right in here, I'm going to paste it. There it is. See, it looks a little dull. I need to brighten it up. So I'm going to come here and cut it. Go back. I'm going to edit this image. Excuse me. Needs to be brighter. That's brighter. You can still see black circles. Hit the check mark. Come up here. Hit copy photo, go to my spreadsheet, come back here, you can barely see the circles. I don't know what happened, but just the miracles of the backspace key. Oh, this button here. Cut. Alright. Now I have to go back to this right here and edit it and figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna hit this. So this is the way we got it. That may be it right there. Check mark. Copy photo. Touch that. Touch it again. Paste. Allow paste. Alright, that's good enough. You have to go here. You see how I can squeeze it? This is how we want it. Just so it's like. Oops. There we go. Looks alright, huh? Good enough. So we got a rollover. We got next draw. Guesstimates. Total guessing. Because I don't know if it's going to be 405. I just plucked that number out of thin air. There's just 10 more. Yeah. This went up 10, so I just added another 10. Maybe when you get up to this level, they bump it by 10. Automatically. 10 or more, depending on how many tickets they sell. So they apparently over-modulated a little bit on the 395. So they cut back to only 10 million going from week 22 to week 23. You see number 22 and 23? That's how many draws that they've had with no winner. Now, when you get up in the billions, it'd be 40 or 50 draws. Sooner or later, there's going to be somebody. Yeah. I think the biggest one of these is 1.7 billion, excuse me. That's, wow. That's like 4 times all these numbers. Man. The initial lottery on the annuity would be like 24 million for your first check. Yeah, if you're a young couple, you might as well take the, why not get paid 400 million over the next 29 years? You're getting that check up front. Yeah. There you go. So now I'm going to do the same thing that I did the other one. Just show 3 rows. Whoop. I got to increase this row a little bit. That's close enough. All right. Whew. Let's roll it over. Carrots on either side of this too. What the heck? There you go. Fit? Yeah, color. Text color. There we go. Bold. There's no italic. It's only bold. 46 point. 45 point. There we go. There we are. Now we're done. Time to go 99. Oh, gotta move this up to 3. Today's results, which no one won. We got the rollover. Crap. It's so sensitive. That looks good. Print screen. This is what I do. Just the initial payment. Not all 30. Check mark. Save the photos. Close out this. That's saved. Photos. Recently saved. That's that one. Make it. There we go. That's it. Looks good. Yeah. All right, I'm done. There's the official. Oh, I guess it shows. Shows how many $5 tickets, $7 tickets, $10 tickets on it. Do we have that for? Winning numbers, Mega Millions. That's that. There you go. Yeah, they got all. No grand prize. No $1 million tickets. No $10,000 tickets. 9 $500 tickets. Of all the... Oh, God. Say 16,000 of the $5 tickets, 6,000 of the $7 tickets, 700 of the $10 tickets. I've not gotten, I've never been one of the 38 tickets. These change every, this is a print screen I want to make right here. I think this is, I don't remember seeing all this stuff. I'm a stat guy, yeah, as you can tell. Come right down here, come right across here. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. February 13th, Friday the 13th. Let's save the photos. Very nice. They've enhanced the. Shut that down. Let's go photos. And yeah, we want to put a heart on that. Heart on that, meaning it's a favorite. Yeah, I'll pick up the rest of that later. All right, we're good with the board now. So now we're gonna close. We're gonna go nighty night. I'm gonna pick up. Shirley. I need to pick this up right here. All right, we're gonna shut down. So I go full screen on that, touch that. There we go. So you know what I do? I do that. You all know this. Because we're closing out on the 14th. Although we started out on the 13th. It is now Saturday. You all have a nice night. Bye-bye.